so now that you have your Tradeovate account set up, now we're gonna get started on configuring your charts, the indicators that you need to have, so you can see exactly what I'm looking at as well, right? So what you're gonna do is pull up Tradovate, and you get a free Tradovate account along with your Tradeovate order. Just follow the steps through the Tradeovate link. You're going to put in your Tradeovate username, and then you're going to put in your Tradeovate password. They're going to give you one. You don't set one up, they give you one. You can't change it, so make sure you just like write it down, okay? We're going to go access simulated. All right, so this is one of the 50K accounts. So this is what I want you to do first. We're going to go to ATM. We're going to put it to dollar value. It may show tick value at first. Change that to dollar value, okay? From there, we're gonna put TP and stop loss. That means take profit and stop loss. On the take profit, I want you to set it to 1,000. I have mine at 2,500. I want you to set yours to 1,000. Reason being is, like I said earlier in the past video, you can't make more than 40% of your profit in one trade. And so 1,000 is that perfect middle ground to where you can pass in 3 days and you don't have to worry about consistency issues. Our stop loss, we're gonna set that to 800. So we're typically going for a 1-to-1 ratio. If I were to do like a 1-to-3 or a 1-to-4 or a 1-to-5, like you hear a lot of other people doing, my win rate's gonna be a lot less, right? So when you just keep it like realistic, last week, for example, I passed one of my evals and I didn't like miss a single trade. I had a 100% win rate all last week, right? So keeping it a 1-to-1, 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio is ideal, okay? At least for my strategy. After you get this set up, we're gonna hit save after you put this at 1,000 and your stop loss at 800, all right? From there, we're gonna set up your indicators. So I'm sure it might look a little confusing at first, right? Because I have all these lines. I'm gonna explain what each and every one is, okay? So the most important ones being that purple line and that green line right there that you see going up. Those are the most important ones that we need to get on your charts. And the way we're gonna do that is by going, here we are, indicators. So you're gonna go to indicators, we're gonna go to moving averages, we're gonna go to EMA, and we're gonna select the 9-day moving average, right? We'll make that green, and then we'll save it. All right. So we got a 9-day moving average. And then from there, for our purple line, we're going to go to WMA, which stands for weighted moving average. We're going to change this one to 25. And we're going to make this one purple. Okay. Bam. Save. So now you got your moving averages in place, right? You might be looking at this, it's called a Kumo cloud. You might be looking at that thinking, what the heck is that? I'm gonna show you. We got 3 main pieces of, it's called Ichimoku Kinko. This big like cloud looking thing, that's called the Kumo cloud, okay? So this is one part of Ichimoku. This blue line and the red line is another part of Ichimoku Kinko, right? These 2 lines act as support and resistance lines, right? And then we also have the lagging span right here. And as you can see, we are ripping right now as far as the Nikkei. So that is the lagging span. That's really important. And I'm gonna go through everything in detail on why you need all of this after we get everything set up. So let's go ahead and get your Ichimoku set up. So on mine, you can see that we have Ichimoku right here, right? You might not have that yet. So what we need to do is go to Explore Community Indicators. If you already have it there, great, but I don't think you will. So we're gonna go Explore Community Indicators. The type bar, you're going to type in, if you type in KU, right? It'll come up with Ichimoku with Futures Cloud, right? That's the one you wanna get. That's the one I have installed right there, right? So just type in KU and you'll find the Ichimoku and then you'll tap install right there, okay? So once you have that installed, it's gonna look a little weird and confusing. It's gonna look like my charts, right? After you have your moving averages, your EMA, your WMA set up, and then also your cloud and all your other spans, right? It's gonna look a little messy if you don't know what you're reading, right? But just trust me, the cloud is how I'm gonna put it in simple terms, right? If we are above the cloud, that means we're bullish. If we're below the cloud, as you can see right here, that means we're bearish, right? If you see a cross in the EMAs, see this green and purple line cross, that's a heads up saying, hey, we might turn bullish here soon, so pay attention, right? When we get a cross there, And that bad boy, this lagging span, see how it's a little delayed? It's way back here and everything else is up here. When that lagging span breaks through the previous candles as a cross is forming, that's a good indicator to get in, right? No matter if it's on the downside or the upside, right? And I'll explain more of that in detail as we trade live together. But that's how you set up your Tradovate charts. You guys are ready to get going. All right, I know the indicators can seem a little overwhelming at first, but trust me, just having it on your charts, seeing exactly what I'm seeing is gonna help you learn the process as well to eventually where you won't even really need me anymore. You'll be able to know exactly how to do it by yourself. But now that you have everything configured on your charts, you're ready to trade live with me and take exact entries that I take, get out when I get out, and I'm gonna show you the patterns to look for and exactly everything to look for as we're trading live, all right? So you guys are ready to rock and roll. We're gonna trade New York session and Tokyo session. Get ready.